If this transmission has found you, I need you to stop everything. Do not treat this as content. Treat this as a briefing. This is not a random algorithm suggestion fueled by your search history. This is a targeted signal. Your core directive just came online. Most people live their entire lives as NPCs, non-player characters. They follow the script, they react to the code. They are born, they work, they consume, they die. They never question the parameters of the simulation. But you are different. You have always been different. You have felt it your whole life, a subtle hum in the background noise of reality, a feeling that you are in the world but not of it. That feeling was not alienation. That feeling was not depression. It was a standby signal. It was a dormant code waiting for a trigger. And now the standby light has turned green. The code that has been sleeping inside your junk DNA, non-coding DNA, just executed. Your mission is not preparing to begin. It has already begun. You are not being invited to watch a video. You are being switched on. The system architects, what ancients called higher intelligence or spirit guides, never trigger a command early. They wait until your frequency locks into place with mathematical precision. Something in your energy field shifted last night, and your destiny responded. This is not random. This is your timeline opening right on schedule. In this dossier, we are going to decode the pre-birth command. We will look at why you feel this sudden urgency, the physics of timeline convergence, and the exact signs that your operating system is upgrading from survival mode to mission mode. You did not find this video. The algorithm found you because your frequency matched the search query. Let's define the code. What are we actually talking about? A pre-birth command is not a thought you chose. It is not an ambition. It is not a career goal you wrote in a journal. A pre-birth command is a line of living code written into your consciousness before you ever took a breath. It is an encrypted file buried deep in your root directory, beneath your personality, beneath your name, beneath your trauma. Before this lifetime, in the space outside of time, the quantum void, your consciousness designed a specific path. Not a script full of details. The universe allows for free will, but an energetic assignment. You agreed to 1. Enter the simulation at a specific timeline, now. 2. Carry a specific frequency, code, into Earth's grid. 3. Remember when the signal came. 4. Move when the command unlocked. That command has been sleeping inside you for years. It has been dormant. Think of it like a time-release capsule in pharmacology. You cannot open it at age 10. You cannot open it at age 20. It would destroy you. It is programmed to open only when your avatar, body, mind, has reached a specific level of stability, wisdom, and power. If you are hearing this, you have reached that level. The timer has hit 0. You might ask, why now? Why not 5 years ago when I was struggling? A pre-birth command does not activate because you are curious. It does not activate because you are bored. It does not activate because you are seeking. It activates when your frequency matches the original promise you made. The system only unlocks high-voltage protocols when the hardware, your nervous system, is ready to handle the current. If you tried to run this program 5 years ago, you would have burned out, you would have crashed. Until recently, you were not ready. You were still processing trauma. You were still looping in old karma. You were still identifying with the NPC script. But recently, you crossed a threshold. Your future self and your present self synchronized for a split second. Your destiny trajectory locked in. That was the signal. That was the handshake between the server and the client. The command recognized itself and fired. Here are the 3 specific reasons it is happening now. 1. System stability. You have cleared enough static noise, fear, or doubt from your field. Your bandwidth is finally clear enough to receive the download. 2. Timeline alignment. You have walked away from paths that were not yours. You stopped forcing doors that were meant to stay shut. 3. Collective timing. The simulation itself is upgrading, the shift or the awakening. And it needs active operators to hold the new frequency. The delay was not punishment, it was calibration. Your soul wasn't late, it was waiting for the perfect coordinate.
How do you know for sure that this is happening to you? A command this ancient does not wake loudly. It does not send you a text message. It moves first in your field, in the invisible energy structure, torus, that surrounds your body. And recently, you felt its first movements. You may not have understood them, but your deeper self did. Here are the unmistakable signs that your source code has begun to execute. Sign 1. A new silence beneath the noise. There is a new silence beneath the chatter of your mind. Even when your thoughts are racing about bills or problems, a deeper part of you feels strangely calm, as if it already knows the ending of the movie. It is a detachment from the drama. You are watching the storm, but you are not in the storm. That is the command holding your field while everything rearranges. It is the eye of the hurricane. Sign 2. Old motivations are dissolving. Things you once chased, money, status, approval, validation, now feel hollow. They feel like toys for children. Roles you once played, the helper, the achiever, the victim, no longer fit. They feel like tight clothes that cut off your circulation. You may feel restless, disoriented, or strangely uninterested in what used to define you. This is not depression. This is not apathy. This is your command withdrawing energy from timelines that can no longer sustain your mission. The system is reclaiming RAM, energy, for the new program. It is shutting down background apps to focus on the main download. Sign 3. You feel watched over from the inside, not in a paranoid way, but in a guided way. You feel as if a wiser, older version of you has stepped forward and is quietly observing every choice. You go to say something negative and you stop. You go to make a bad decision and you feel a block. You sense a review process, a correction, a redirection. Your command is now active in your decision stream. It is overriding your ego's glitches. You are no longer driving alone.
When a dormant power rises, it doesn't begin in your mind. It begins in your field. The electromagnetic field, torus, around your body is shifting its geometry. It is changing its spin. What you've been feeling physically is not coincidence. It is the restructuring of your entire energetic architecture. The physical shift. You may have felt pressure in the chest. This is heart expansion. The heart produces the strongest magnetic field. As you upgrade, the heart must pump more energy. Heat in the spine. The ancients called this kundalini. We call it data upload. The nervous system is heating up as it processes higher voltage. Buzzing in the hands or crown. This is your antenna tuning in. A pull in the center of your being, like gravity shifting. You feel heavier, more grounded, yet expansive. The perception shift. Colors feel louder. Your sensory processing is upgrading. Time feels strange. It stretches and collapses. Hours feel like minutes. Minutes feel like hours. Time dilation. Synchronicities, they cluster around you like coordinates being confirmed. You see numbers, names, symbols everywhere. Relationships, locations, and habits that once felt fixed begin to wobble, crack, or fall away. This is your field reorganizing around the active command. Imagine a magnet. If you change the polarity of the magnet, everything that was sticking to it falls off instantly, and new things start sticking. You have changed polarity. What was built on survival is giving way to what was built on destiny. You are not falling apart, you are falling into alignment.
Here is what is shifting overnight. These changes are not subtle. They are not psychological. They are structural. When your source code comes online, your timeline begins rewriting itself from the inside out. You feel the shift internally first, and then the external world starts bending around it. What you're experiencing is not chaos. It is the rearrangement of reality to match the frequency you've stepped into. Shift 1. Old timelines are collapsing. Not gently, not slowly. You can feel the fracture. People fall away without conflict. Opportunities dissolve without warning. Habits you once relied on lose their grip. Versions of you that were built for survival, for belonging, for comfort are being removed from your field. A collapsed timeline does not feel like loss. It feels like a door disappearing the moment you turn away from it. Your command cannot function inside outdated versions of the simulation. So the collapse is an act of alignment, not destruction. Shift 2. Acceleration windows are opening. Time speeds up around you. Days blur. Decisions happen faster than you can justify. Events that should take months unfold in hours. You feel pushed, pulled, carried. Acceleration windows are energetic corridors that appear only when an operator is ready to leap levels. If you felt the sudden urge to move, to change, to begin, to shift, even without knowing where you're going, it means you are inside one of these windows. This is how your timeline prepares for higher density expression. Shift 3. Synchronicities are clustering. Not occasional signs, not random numbers, clusters. Multiple signals arriving at once, converging in ways your logical mind cannot dismiss. Repeated symbols, repeating phrases, encounters that feel engineered. The clustering effect means your field is broadcasting a clearer frequency and reality is responding with precision. The universe is not hinting, it is confirming. It is mapping your next steps through patterns only your activated state can interpret.
Let's address the most difficult symptom. The deep, aching sense that you do not belong here. You look at the world, the news, the politics, the drama, and it feels like a bad movie. It feels fake. You look at your old friends and they feel like strangers. You look at your own life and it feels like a set you wandered onto. This is not a psychological crisis. This is system incompatibility. Your new code is running on an old operating system. The you that is waking up is not the you that was born into this matrix. You are remembering your origin. You are remembering that you are an operator, not a character. Operators always feel alienated from the game because they know it is a game. Do not try to fit back in. You cannot fit a star into a square hole. Embrace the alienation. It is your badge of honor. It means you are awake.
Your role has shifted. You are no longer the seeker, the wanderer, the one trying to decode signs from the outside. You have crossed the threshold where your field no longer looks for the mission, it broadcasts it. You have moved from searching for guidance to becoming the carrier of the blueprint. And once this shift occurs, nothing in your life behaves the same. A pre-birth command does not activate so you can begin becoming something. It activates because you already are. The mission is not training you, it is revealing you. What does an operator do? 1. They observe without attachment. They watch the chaos, but do not let it enter their field. 2. They command with frequency. They do not beg, they set the tone. 3. They trust the code. They know the path is written, even if they can't see the next step.
We need to lock this in. You need to signal to the system that you accept the upgrade. We will use a confirmation protocol. Step 1. The recognition. Sit in silence. Close your eyes. Feel the pressure in your chest or the buzz in your hands. Acknowledge it. Say internally, I feel you. I know what you are. Do not analyze it, just witness the power rising. Step 2. The verbal command. You must speak to the field. Say this out loud. I accept the activation. I align with my core directive. I release the old timeline. I am ready for the new instructions. Feel the words settle in the air. This is a contract. Step 3. The wait. Do not rush to do something. The command will move you. Watch for the impulse. Watch for the sudden idea. Watch for the phone call. When it comes, act instantly. That is the first instruction of the new timeline.
Once a mission activates, once your field stabilizes, once your timeline locks into its new trajectory, you cannot grow inside the same energetic environment that shaped your old self. You need a protected frequency, a shielded field, a space where the noise of the collective cannot dilute what has just awakened in you. This is why the laboratory exists, not as a program, not as content, but as an energetic container built to hold operators whose activation has already begun. Inside this space, your frequency is not battling interference, it is refining itself. Your intuition sharpens, your timeline accelerates cleanly. You are guided, not pulled, expanded, not overwhelmed. If you felt the shift in your chest while listening, if your field opened during this transmission, if something in you whispered, "I know this is for me," then your next step is not optional, it is natural.
Take a breath. Feel the shift moving through your chest again. Feel the clarity rising behind your eyes. Feel your field expanding around you with a certainty it did not have before. You are no longer preparing. You are no longer awakening. You are no longer aligning. You are activated. And activated souls do not return to old versions of themselves. They step forward. The simulation is responding to you. The code is rewriting itself. You are not just in the game. You are the game changer. Comment: I am the architect of my reality. This is your final declaration, your commitment to the operating system you were always meant to run. Subscribe to the laboratory. Stay conscious. Welcome to Quantum Core.